Now at 6, the investigation into why a small plane crashed at a high school baseball field is still underway in Meriden tonight. The crash knocked out power for 17,000 customers in the Meriden area, and now some people who live near those small airports are questioning their safety. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is live from the scene at Wilcox High School, where he's been digging deeper into how often we've seen plane crashes in our state. Matthew?
Well, Denise, in just the last 2 years, there have been more than 10, and this one here in Meriden, this is the most recent. And by all accounts, this one had a good outcome because no one died. FAA and NTSB investigators surround the Cherokee Piper that crashed on the Wilcox High baseball field yesterday. Officials say the small 4-seat single-engine plane owned by the Westchester Flying Club lost power while doing touch-and-go training. It's a critical part of the landing process.
You touch the runway, go again, and take off with full power, circle around, and do the same thing.
We see them just over the treetops of my backyard.
Megan Peck lives near Markham Airport in Meriden, and ever since moving here, a crash was one of her biggest fears.
A lot of times I think to the fact of, let's make sure that the training is good. Let's make sure that safety standards are constantly updated.
Thankfully, this crash only knocked the power out to 17,000 homes. The 2 men in the plane are expected to survive, and other than the plane, no property was damaged.
By the grace of God, they were both out alive. They were on the way to the hospital, but they were alive.
But if you're thinking these small plane crashes are happening more often, you're not alone. Eyewitness News dug into NTSB records and found there were 11 crashes in Connecticut in less than 2 years. A total of 3 people died in 2 of these crashes.
Not always can technology land a plane or decipher the best spot to land a plane that would save your lives or neighbors' lives.
While the general public may be wondering about the safety of these planes, experts point to what happened here last night as an example of how safe they can be.
Airplanes can glide very well without an engine power, and you train for that.
Now, the FAA will investigate how this engine lost that power, and that conclusion could be weeks away. That's the latest live here in Meriden tonight. Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.
All right, Matthew, thank you. Now to